Madam Toastmaster, fellow members, honored guest. You know you're in trouble when you can't keep down 2 tablespoons of Pepto-Bismol. It's 16 past noon on Friday, May 29th, and I'm staring down at 2 big pink squirrels of Pepto in the toilet. I haven't eaten since Thursday, so why am I so bloated with intense pressure at the top of my gut? Carol, you've got to get me to urgent care. When we leave the waiting room and are seated before the nurse, she asked me to say my condition. Diarrhea, throw up, intense pressure at the top of my stomach on a scale of 1 to 10, at least a 7. When the doctor comes in, it's ditto, except now it's a solid 8 out of 10. She thinks that I've caught just a typical virus, and she puts me on the gurney and has me wheeled to a nearby room where there's an IV and a slow drip of medicine. My body cannot wait. My knees are teetering below 2 layers of blankets. I hear that my face has gone as white as a ghost. The doctor pops in and asks, "Has the pain gone down?" "Not the least little bit," I say with half a snarl. She says, "Maybe we can't handle what you've got here. Let's get you to the hospital." 10 agonizing minutes later, EMS comes in. The driver asks, "What hospital?" "The nearest," I say. "Pardee." I feel cheated to be paying the big bucks for an ambulance ride and not get the sirens blaring or the fast pass through the stoplights. At least though I'm on a gurney and my wife is not overly worried. My wife, in fact, is following directly behind the ambulance. I can see through the window. She stops at every stoplight that we do. When I make it to ER, it's the same procedure. The nurse asks my condition and the doctor follows up. This time it's a 9 out of 10. "Can I have some pain management, please?" I'm told on both counts, yes, pain relief is on its way, but it's another half hour before it really kicks in. "Oh Lord, help me, heal me, or take me." I'm taken to the CAT scan room. Then is when my siren is blaring. A surgeon appears at my side in 2 minutes' time. "We can see your small intestine is all twisted. We'll have to go in and try to repair." I am ready. I sign off my life to the anesthesiologist, and then I'm at peace. I awaken and see 8 smiling faces beaming down at me. The doctors and nurses and assistants. I've made it to the other side. I've been carried from the operating room to the hospital room, and they wish me well. They depart, and Dr. Huffman, the surgeon, comes in. "It was looking pretty bad down there," he said. "Twisted bowel means that your blood supply is cut off to surrounding tissue. Your small intestine was dying. Gangrene had settled in. We had to take out 6 feet. That's 1/3 of your intestine. We took out your appendix as a precaution. I could see your liver and kidney and colon. They seemed okay." I'm staring up intently at Dr. Huffman, the only person on this earth that knows my vital organs so well. "What must I do, doctor?" "Rise and walk," he says. "Tomorrow morning, don't stay in the comfy bed. Go over to the recliner and try to walk in your room. If you can, try to walk in the hallways with a nurse. Walk and you get the intestines working again." Pain management is properly handled that night. I have no sensation up my bloated belly with 4 inches of metal staples. And the next morning, I get help moving my tubes and wires over to the recliner. And then at Mid-morning, Nurse Deb assists me in walking in the hallway, walking for 30 minutes straight. We amaze everyone because I want those intestines to be working. I'm pulling my metal stand at my side, tethered to the pain pump and the IV. By mid-afternoon, I'm ready for my second walk. This time it's an assistant at Pardee, a volunteer called Janice. She takes me on a tour of all 3 floors of Pardee Hospital. We're working to make those intestines work again. We go outside to a small garden area, and then I'm ready for another walk in the evening. And the assistant Janice appears again, but so does my pain. I have to cut short that walk because I don't want to take too much pain medication and have those organs go to sleep. The next day, I achieve my goal to walk out of ICU, to walk to another room where I can take 5 unassisted walks through the day. And my biggest achievement of all is at 6:57 the next morning, I pass gas. Passing gas, Dr. Huffman had said, is a sure sign that your intestines are working. And I'm put on a liquid diet, which means Jell-O and warm chicken broth and grape juice. Lunch and dinner look about the same except the color. But the next morning, my 3rd day, I am blessed with breakfast that's on solid ground again, pancakes and a crispy link of sausage, and I keep it down. And at lunch, I keep that down too. And I'm discharged because I cannot walk down the halls this time. I have to take the wheelchair out. But I feel blessed to leave that pole behind. And the greatest part of my recovery has been the small things, like that golden crusted biscuit from the cafeteria I cut open and then spread with grape jelly. Madam Toastmaster.